On this 50-point inspection from the Veal? The Veal? Veal? How the hell it's pronounced? That brewing company out of Richmond, Virginia, anyways. This is a collaboration with Ocelot Brewing out of someplace. Zero research, I do. I'm no Joe, that's for sure. And this beer is called Throne. So I believe my lack of knowledge about this brewing company, it's a double version of Throne. The Throne. I think maybe it just means it's double I hopped. And Denny's is next. Yeah, double dry hopped. This is starting off so smooth. It's 2 months old at the time of this inspection. That's the label art on this one. And comes in at 7.5% ABV. It says it's a double dry hopped, double IPA. So maybe both things I said is correct, or maybe not. It doesn't matter, I don't think. But somebody can definitely correct me down below in the comments. Let's open this up and just start this inspection. Right, the head on it. It's kind of a soap sudsy, frothy head. It's a combination of both. Fairly tight bubbles right now. It's kind of an off-white, creamy color white. Color of the beer itself is that milky orange. Opaque, cannot see through it. Let's get some aromas. There are aromas from afar, so it does have a distance, which is nice, a bit bombastic. I'm getting like an orange creamsicle, lime. So it's like lime, like one of those Luigi ices. There's this creaminess to it, kind of a tangerine, orange, maybe peach cream. You could say that. There's an odd note in there, though. It's got a bit of like a caramel, like malt presence. Like a yogurt. Like a yogurt with fruit in it. One of those yogurts, Chobani. No, more like Yoplait. Yeah, I don't know if they put like lactose in this. I don't know what hops are used. I would say there's like a bit of a vanilla note, so there might be a bit of coconut. It's got some, it has some strange aromatics kind of all combining. But let's go ahead in for the first swig here, so cheers. It's like a medium body, medium carbonation. Not a silky smooth mouthfeel to it, but it does have a slight softness, but there's also that wetness. It goes with this one. It does dry out the palate just a bit. Try to monster through these dogs if they start barking. It snowed out today, so people are shoveling and stuff, and also it's the time where kids are getting out of school, so I have awesome timing for doing my videos. Yeah, I'd say bitterness is moderate. I'm getting kind of this, there's almost like a honey, and there's a caramel note. It's kind of bready, like if you have one of those Pepperidge Farm breads and it's like got a caramel swirl or something in it. Normally it'd be like cinnamon, brown sugar, stuff like that, but like a caramel swirl Pepperidge Farm bread, kind of something like that. But then there's a bit of like almost a honey, like a honey oat. Getting like rich like mango. Very ripe, over ripened. death mango. The rotting kind. There is a bite from this one too that goes into the bitterness. It's kind of like the skin of a peach. It's just got this kind of peachy bitterness. I can see there being pineapple in there, being like an overly cooked pineapple flavor. There is a slight kind of vanilla sweetness to this still too. So I'm going to go with coconut. Unless you're just using lactose or something. Alright, let me go ahead and give this one a score. Okay. Checking it twice. We are back with our score. Let me just read the Untapped first. So DIPA. Brewed with our friends at Ocelot Brewing. Brewed with lots of flaked oats. Then double dry hopped with Nelson, BRU-1 and Sabro hops. From what I know about Nelson, it usually gives off white grape type thing. A little bit winey like. The BRU-1 is typically pineapple forward. And Sabro is in there. So maybe some coconut. Alright. Unique and cool tropical vibes like a tasty fruit that doesn't exist. Sweet. It did say it was weird. Out of 300 ratings, this beer comes out to a 4.03 out of 5 on Untapped, which would, on my scale, that would land it as a good beer. Now let me go ahead and give you my score on it. I gave it a 6 out of 6 for appearance. Gave it a 7.5 out of the aromatics. 13.5 out of 19 for the flavor. 5 out of 5 for the body. And my overall on this one, I was at a 7.5 out of 10. For Throne from the Vale Brewing Company and in collaboration with Ocelot Brewing, it's going to get a bumpy 39.5 out of 50, which is going to leave this as a good beer. So I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.